The girl had recently discovered that while Jack was a powerful demon king, he was like a clueless child when it came to romance. Even something as simple as Jenny feeding him a snack was enough to make both of them blush for hours. Watching Jack and Jenny's daily love life had become the girl's favorite pastime. However, there was one thing that annoyed her. Ever since the castle hired a butler, he would go out of his way to stop her from observing Jack and Jenny's romantic moments. She had lost count of how many times he had covered her eyes to block her view. The girl complained, "Those two lovebirds haven't even held hands yet. At this rate, it'll take them decades to kiss." Even the butler had to admit she had a point. It wasn't until Jack caught them that they finally stopped discussing it. But the girl wasn't giving up. She was determined to keep watching Jack and Jenny. One day, Jessie came to the castle for dinner, and Jenny decided to prepare a feast to welcome her. So they headed into town to shop for ingredients. Unlike other demon kings, who were feared by all, the townspeople didn't seem scared of Jack at all. In fact, they even complimented him, saying he had a beautiful wife and an adorable daughter. Besides buying groceries, they also visited Lucy and brought her some macarons Jenny had made herself. Meanwhile, Jessie had already arrived at the castle, and she wasn't alone. John had come with her. Jenny, exhausted from all the work, hadn't been getting enough sleep. But what she didn't realize was that John had been secretly protecting her all along. Of course, this was all part of Jack's request. It wasn't until Jenny and the others went to cook that John finally sneaked off to talk to Jack. As soon as he arrived, he started venting about Jessie. "She's a total disaster. I spent all night organizing her documents, and she knocked them over in seconds. I had to use magic to fix everything, but even then, she didn't notice me. Every night, she messes something up, and I'm so exhausted I might just drop dead." To make matters worse, Jessie's cooking was just as bad as her work. Jenny remarked, "The muddy water I drank as a slave tasted better than her soup." Worried about Jack's health, Jenny decided to take over the cooking herself. And so, before long, they all sat down for dinner at the Demon King's castle.